The vast majority of investors use asset allocation in order to mitigate risk. But does asset allocation really protect investors from a market drawdown? Furthermore, I want to talk about something that hardly anyone talks about when it comes to asset allocation. Let's dive in. If you have money in the stock market, then chances are you are using asset allocation to mitigate your risk, whether you have money with a financial advisor or perhaps you're managing the money on your own. The theory behind asset allocation is that you have your portfolio constructed in such a manner where you have different percentages of different asset classes. And the hope is that if there's a market sell-off, these asset classes behave differently. So hopefully some will not go down as much as others. The problem though is that it's hard to find asset classes that are uncorrelated. And in market sell-offs, everything goes down. Just look at what happened during the COVID sell-off. Real estate went down, US stocks went down, international stocks went down, bonds went down, commodities went down, everything went down. So I think it's very clear that asset allocation does not work. And this is why I use options. I will never get swept up in a market crash. But there's another really important point about asset allocation that no one really talks about. Let's take, for example, my mom. She's 78 years old, and I, of course, manage her money as well. If she would have money with a financial advisor, then she would be in 60, 70% fixed income. Fixed income doesn't do much. You don't even stay ahead of inflation. It's like you're losing purchasing power just a little bit slower. So if her money would be with a financial advisor, she'd have most of her money in fixed income and her account would be going nowhere. But because I use options, I have her fully invested in the market. So now year over year, she can experience robust upside as the market moves higher with very little downside because I use options around all of her positions. And this is huge. I actually think it's risky to be too conservative. So if investors use options, no matter what age they are, they can be fully invested in the market so they can experience great returns and have their downside protected. And this is why I believe every investor should learn how to use options and should manage their own money.